Hey, yay. We're all here ready to get started for some intuitive Vinyasa yoga. So I am looking forward to working with you today on some heart opening. And we're going to start with a little bit of breath. We had done a chat with my Yoga for Love online trainees earlier, talking specifically about heart opening breath and how to bring breath into the divine masculine, divine feminine, and just really feeling nurtured by that. So we're going to start with that. And then we're going to do a little bit of vinyasa. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have yoga blocks, grab them and bring them onto your next to your mat. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So it's been a crazy week, right? And so we're going to let all of that go. And I'm going to show you a really simple tool to use alternate nostril breathing, how to just kind of release, embrace the divine feminine and feel that support, and embrace the divine masculine and feel that support. And you might be asking, how can you do that? Just by breathing. And it's really a simple technique. So make sure you have some water. You might want to grab some yoga blocks if you have any yoga blocks, or a couple pillows. And then just join me here on your mat. So this breath is called Nadi Shodhana. It's alternate nostril breathing, but we're going to add in a specific intention to this breath work today. And it's a little bit different if you've practiced with me before, if you've practiced alternate nostril breathing before. So traditionally we're going to take our right hand, we're going to take and just not use the first and second fingers. So we're going to make a little mudra with just the thumb and the ring finger up. And we're going to close off the right nostril with the thumb. And then we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to switch on the exhales, close off the left nostril with the ring finger, and breathe out. So we're alternating on the breath out. But today we're bringing it into our heart center. So I invite you to take the symbol of wisdom, index finger to thumb, bring it to your heart. And then we're going to use that mudra and just bring this intention into your heart. So right now, where is your heart center? Are you all over the map? Are you still in your head? Let's bring it down, drop it down into the heart. And what I'd like for you to do is bring your intention with every breath into your heart center. Close off the right nostril with your thumb. Breathing in through this divine feminine side, this maternal side, all the way up to the top of the breath. This is the energy of Ida, the moon. Pause. You can bring your hands to your heart here. Bringing in that heart-centered intention. Feel that nurturing of the lunar side, the moon, the maternal mother. Now our right nostril was closed, so we're going to close off the left nostril and breathe out. Taking that lunar energy and breathing it out, supporting the divine masculine on the right. Now we're going to inhale through the right side, all the way up to the top of the breath, the masculine side. The solar side. You can keep your ring finger closing your left nostril, or you can just bring it to your heart. What is your intention? What is your heart intention right now? And then we're going to close off and switch, breathing out through the left, taking that solar energy and supporting that lunar side. Feel that divine grandfather energy from the sun. There's lots of solar flares going on right now, so you can really feel the solar energy supporting you. It sends glitches into our technology all the time. I'm going to breathe in through the left. Feel that grandmother moon energy. And bring that lunar energy into our heart. Hold the breath in. And we're going to take that lunar energy and switch, closing off the left nostril, and support that right side by breathing it out. Imagine like a watering can, and you're just watering that energy over that right side and showering that masculine side of your body with this feminine energy from your mother, your grandmother, your divine mother, Pachamama, the moon, Luna. Pause there without breathing. Stay with your intention. And this time we're breathing in through the right. You don't have to use your mudra. You can intend your breath through the right as well. Pull in that masculine energy from the sun, prana, surya, solar life force, energy. We would not be here on this planet thriving without it. Take a moment to bring that gratitude into your heart for this life force energy. Hold it in. Hold your breath. Retain your breath, the kumbhaka, the top of your breath or the bottom of your breath, the retention. And we're going to exhale it out through the other side and imagine just like a watering can. This time it might be like a fire hose. You're just spraying those fiery embers over that left side, supporting the divine feminine with that grandfather sun energy. Hold on the kumbhaka, pause without breathing. Exhale everything out. This is the point of surrender. One more cycle in through the left, breathing in that lunar energy, the energy of our grandmothers. Grandmother moon, feel that watery flow of energy all through your being, swimming side to side through all of your energy points as you fill up your breath to the top. Hold. Feel that watery energy raining down. We have a girl on from California and she said it just started to rain today and it hasn't rained all year. It's being thankful for that water. The rivers, the oceans, the rain, the mist, the dew. Feel that nurturing your soul down to a cellular level, down to your DNA, feeding every little bit of your life force with this watery energy. Exhale everything out. Squeeze it out and hold. Don't breathe in. Stay with your intention. Your mind wanders, come right back to your breath. Inhale through the right, breathing in that solar energy. Feel it swirl around your body like a lion. Moving, swirling, straight from the sun, bringing it in through the right, swirling it around, supporting that left side. Feel it moving in and out through each of the energy points, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and connecting with the magma and Mother Earth. Feel that energy rise up from the earth like magma. Hold your breath once you get to the very fullest point, the kumbhaka. And then exhale, again, like you're taking little embers and sprinkling it around your energy being, supporting that lunar side with the warmth of the fire energy. Energy from your grandfathers. Great Spirit, Father Sky, Grandfather Sun. All the celestial beings that are masculine. Hold without breath. Take your palms open. Let's bring ourselves into gratitude. Whatever you're grateful for in this moment right now. It might be something as simple as a warm chocolate chip cookie. It could be something so simple. What is it right now? Let's come into all fours and we're going to move through cat and cow breathing. So just switching around, we're just going to keep that Ida and that Pingala energy flowing. And we're just going to move the body to match that breath. So spread out the fingers, bring your knees below your hips, and we're going to breathe in, arching the back into cow, lifting and opening the collarbones, opening the solar plexus, and then exhale it out, squeeze it out, and just curl the hips side to side, rounding the back. Shaking the head out. Squeezing out all the breath. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Pull the tailbone under. And then Moving into your cow breath. Exhaling into your cat breath. Few more cycles here, just moving the hips and shoulders side to side. Coming back to your cow. Let's move into a neutral spine position. So from here, we're going to just take right hand forward, left heel back, and cut a nice long extension. And press your heel back. Your toe's going to face the ground. If you're supporting your wrist, you're just going to use a block here, so you don't have as much wrist flexion there. Extend and reach. And breathe. We're going to bring it down. Switching sides. Reach and extend. Find that nice long line of energy. Level with the horizon. This is very balancing with the earth. Let's bring it down. Let's bring our hands forward. I'm going to tuck our tailbone back and press back, tucking the toes under and coming into an active child's pose. Let your head drop out. Gently rock the hips side to side. Breathing here. See if you can spread out your toes a little bit. You might want to put your hair back if you have hair that's in the way. Take a couple more breaths in your child's pose. In and out through the nose. Good. Really make a full contact with the ground. So you're going to spread out those fingers, and the space between the thumb and the forefinger, you're going to make that little L-shaped connection deep into the ground. So there's a little bit of a space underneath your palm. Press back into the heel. So you're pushing the tailbone back, pushing the heels back. And then begin to pull your tailbone straight back and up. And then just pedal out the legs. Just walk it out. Breathing here. Take that right foot up to the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip. A nice big extension. Bring it back up and set it down. Take the left up and open. Big breath. Bring it back and back down. Let's bring that right foot up to the sky. We're going to land it between the thumbs. Coming into lunge. Coming to crescent lunge, dropping down into the heel, rise up and reach to the sky. Look up. We're going to modify here, just bring your knee down. You want to extend, press it back up, or you can move for a little bit of a fluidity here by just pulsing. Use your breath. Exhale into low lunge. Let's take that right foot back up to the sky, coming into a three-legged jog. Open the hip. Exhale. Inhale it back up. Set it down. Let's walk it out. Breathe. Squeezing those trapezoids open together and dropping the chest closer to the thighs. Rinsing out those shoulders. Take that left foot up, open the hip. Look between the thumbs, bring the foot up, step it forward. Landing that heel right between the hands. If you have blocks here, you can use your blocks. Breathing here, coming into crescent lunge. When you're ready, nice big reach, pushing back through the heel. You can always drop that knee down here. Coming up. Option to pulse here or stay with low lunge or high lunge. Two, 1, reaching it out, back down. Move your blocks out. Let's kick that left foot up. Reach, bring it down, and pedal out the legs. Walk it out. And let's come back into child's pose. This time we're going to widen the knees. Take the arms out to the side. Turn your head to the side and let your elbows drop out to the ground. And just gently rock from side to side. And breathe. Nice, long, deep, full breath here. Go ahead and turn your head the other way. Just take a couple breaths with your head turned each direction. So reach forward. Come on up into all fours. Grab your blocks if you have them. I'm going to step that right foot between the thumbs. Heel's going to land straight down. So you're making a 90-degree angle and the hands are coming straight down beneath the shoulders. We're sliding that left knee back. Go ahead and point your toe. Coming into Anjaneyasana. We're dropping deep into that really deep line muscles and tendons all the way into that psoas. So you're creating that long line of energy from the knee through the inner psoas, through the center of your diaphragm, all the way up to the crown of your head. You see that line of energy there? So try not to make a square shape like a box, because then you're not opening the space inside the inner psoas, the inner groin at all. You want to slide it back and trust gravity and allow yourself to descend. Again, the blocks are here to support you, so if you want to take them up a notch and not drop down so far, you can do that. And that might be more opening for the heart and the shoulders. So depending on where you're working today, you can really customize this in this low lunge. Your heel is going to be right underneath your knee. So make sure you're not like that, where your knee is getting all the pressure, okay? We're going to be here for just a couple more breaths. See if you can really relax into that inner groin. For those of you that want to bring it up a little bit, taking the hands to the thigh, or you can sweep all the way up and look up. Deep, full breath wherever you're at. Big breath, bring it down. Let's move our blocks out. Tuck the toes, come into low lunge and right foot back up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Bring it down and walk it out. Nice and slow. Use your breath. Let's bring that left foot up in three-legged dog. Big inhale. Step the heel all the way forward. If you get stuck somewhere on your mat, just grab your foot and set it there. You can use your props here. Super important. Let's go ahead and drop that right knee down. Scoot that heel over so it's right underneath the knee. So you've got that nice support where the ankle is right underneath the knee. Now again, notice, is your right knee protecting your hip, that inner groin here? So you want to slide that right knee back until you can really feel gravity. If it's too much, bring your blocks up a little higher. Or if you want to open through the chest and shoulders, you might want to come up a little higher as well. You might want to come down lower and get deeper into that inner groin. So wherever you're at today, stay there. We're going to be here for a few more breaths. If you want to bring it up, hands come to the thigh, or you can come all the way up. You might want to walk your left foot a little bit more to the left side of your mat for balance. And just feel. You can take one hand up for more stability, bringing one back to your knee. Bring it down. Step it back. Let's move our blocks out. Cat and cow, nice work. Exhaling it out. Inhaling into cow. And exhaling it out. Let's bring the knees apart. Come back into a wide knee child's pose. Just stretch that low back. Drop your chest down. Let your head rest. If you need support for your head, you can stack your hands and rest your head there. If you want to open the shoulders a little bit more, you can drop your arms out and just let that tension, stress, or strain drop out into the earth. Taking a few breaths, looking one direction, and then switching. We'll be here for about 4 more breaths. We're going to use our Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose, allowing that breath to deepen and soften. Nice. Let's bring it back to downward facing dog. But first, we're going to tuck the toes, bring the hands, the knees, the toes, all about shoulder width. And press back through an active child's pose. We're going to use our core as we come up. Bringing it up, tailbone toward the sky. Knees are soft. Just pedal out the legs. Good. And breathe. Let's walk hands and feet together, forward fold in the middle of our mat. Take the hands to the thighs and lift. And we're going to fold in half all the way down. Head, neck, and shoulders drop out. Shake it out. Tiny lengthen, and then fold again. Dropping it out. Let's bring our feet to shoulder width. Roll up like a rag doll. Trace the shins. Let each little vertebrae come up one by one by one. So you're taking your time. Breathing in. Sliding it up. Then expanding into mountain pose. Breathing here, Tadasana. Keep the knees soft. Feel this flow of energy. You're going to naturally sway like a sunflower on a stalk. Back and forth, side to side. So that's that Ida and that Pingala energy flowing together. This is our natural state of flow. Our energy is naturally in a state of flux. Let's lock the hands behind the back of the body or grab opposite elbows. Soften your knees and drop the heart open. Lock your chin down to your chest. Push the tailbone down so you're softening the knees a little bit more. And lifting the heart up. If it feels good, you can press your palms closer together and take index finger out, coming into Prana Mudra. Vira Mudra. If it feels good still, keep that tailbone pushing down and let the head drop back. Try not to lose any energy through your tailbone if you're dropping back. Tuck the chin, return to Tadasana. Bring the crown of the head directly above the tailbone. And just open those shoulders and just roll it out. And all that tension, stress, or strain from those shoulders just release out to the earth. Shaking it out. We're going to do that this time in a forward fold. So locking the hands again behind the body or grabbing opposite elbows. Knees are soft and buoyant. Taking whichever mudra feels best for you. Vira Mudra here, index finger pointed toward the earth. We're going to fold forward. Stay in a halfway fold. If you need support for your back, just bring your hands to your thighs and soften your knees a little bit. Press your heel of your hand down into your heels and into the earth. If you're okay to keep folding, you can take your mudra, or you can grab opposite elbows and fold all the way down. And open that chest. Shake it out. Big, huge inhale and then a sigh. Ha. Big, huge inhale, sigh it out. Ha. Let's do one more. Ha. Coming back up, rolling up. And returning to Tadasana. Keep your knees soft. Move side to side. You might feel a little bit dizzy. So you had a blood stop there in that forward fold. Deep heart opener, shoulder opener. All that blood is rushing back to all those muscles. Ground it into the earth. Through your hands, through your feet. Feel the crown of your head lifting up toward the sky. Good. Let's reach up. Inhale. We're going to fold. Exhale it all the way out. Just shake the head out. Rolling back up like a rag doll. Bone by bone by bone. Coming all the way up. Tracing your fingers up the body. Rolling open. And breathing here. Let's bring our hands to heart center. We're going to move right into a high lunge, stepping that right foot, a big, huge step back. Keep your heel off the ground. Coming into Crescent Lunge. This time we're going to open the heart. Again, either grabbing opposite elbows or taking your fingers and locking them, or taking that Vira Mudra. Breathe here. Again, if you want to drop it down and bring the knee to the ground, you might be able to get a little deeper into your back bend. Move your left foot to the left side of your mat and look up. If you can press those palms together. Let's reach up to the sky. Come into a twist. Pressing the palms together again here at heart center. Lock that elbow into the knee. If you like, tuck your toes and come into twisted prayer lunge. Breathing here. Drop it down. Let's bring it back to low lunge and bring it all the way back to our three-legged dog. Left foot to the sky. Kick it up. And release. Pedaling it up. Coming into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in half. Releasing it down. Let the backs of your hands touch the ground. So you're coming into ragdoll, just shaking it out. Let's roll all the way up. Tracing and stimulating all those little nerve endings on the thighs. And expanding open. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Fingers are wide, reaching down toward the earth. Tadasana. Beautiful, beautiful practice, y'all. Keep those knees soft. Let's reach up. Big breath in. Exhale, folding in half all the way down. Take a second here, shaking it out. Rolling back up to mountain pose. And releasing. Coming up to the top of our mat if you're not there already. And take a nice big step, right foot back. Hands come to heart center, high lunge. Breathing here. And keep the hands at the heart center if that feels good. Letting that right glute just squeeze out and release all that's held in the glute. Push back through your heel strongly. Maybe drop that foot down or that knee down. Taking that heart opener, perhaps a Vira Mudra, and look up. To deepen, bring your left foot to the left side of your mat a little bit more and slide that right knee back, point your toe. Where is your breath hinging or catching? See if you can breathe through that space. Just reach up. Come down to low lunge. Tuck the toes. Lifting that knee. And let's lift that left leg all the way up. Three-legged dog. Kick it up. And bring it back. Just pedal it out. Let's come forward into a plank. Rounding the body. And then finding plank. And then letting yourself flow like a wave back to your downward facing dog, rolling. Let the shoulders roll open and let your head tuck, coming into a rounded plank. Breathe in. And then exhale, roll it into your down dog. Just like the waves of the ocean. We'll do that 2 more times, rolling into a plank. You can drop your knees here to modify. And you can exhale back to down dog or to child's pose. You're modifying for your wrists. Make sure your hands are on your blocks here. Feel that pulsing, undulating energy. Last cycle through this wave, rounded plank. Adho Mukha. Let's inhale to rounded plank. Exhale to kneeling plank. Breath in here, press back, child's pose. Round and all the way around, forward, kneeling plank, and then back, down and around to child's pose. And then the other way, just moving from a kneeling plank. You can relax the feet here, down and around. Just flowing with these body vinyasas. Just letting the body feel and move. Do 1 more cycle here from a plank on the knees to your child's pose and hold in kneeling plank. Exhale, we're going to release the chest down to the earth, chin, belly, flatten the body out. Point the toes. Take your hands next to your chest. Let your forehead rest down. Bringing the ankles a little closer in. And then rise up into your cobra. Sway. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Swaying back down. Rest your head. Let's do 2 more breaths in cobra wave. Rising up. Swaying down. Bhujangasana. Exhaling down. Release to crocodile, makrasana. Palms up, feet open. Bring your toes out to the side, heels in. And just gently rock the hips side to side. Let your shoulders melt, your elbows soften. You're either on the forehead or the chin, so the head is in neutral. And breathe. Let's roll over to our backside. We're going to just hug the knees into the chest. Take a moment to hydrate here. How are you doing? You look great. We're going to roll down, bone by bone by bone, hugging the knees in. Gently roll. And just rocking side to side. Making little circles. And then the other way. Massaging that low back on the earth. And the other way. Let's come into happy baby. Ananda Balasana. Take your 2-piece fingers up. We're going to bring the heels to sky. Skip the 2-piece fingers between your first and second toe. We're going to lock the thumb over the fingernails. Drop your knees down toward your underarms and really relax those inner thighs, the back of your hamstrings, your glutes. Let your elbows drop down toward the ground. Just gently rock. Breathe. Let's bring our feet into butterfly. Hug the legs in, heels toward the groin. Let's hug the knees back into the chest, and we're going to tuck into a little ball. Then place the feet down on the ground. Reach the hands toward the heels. Tucking the shoulder blades underneath the body. Get a nice solid base under your shoulders. And then reaching the fingertips toward the heels. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and you're going to have maybe about one of your own feet's length from your sit bones to your heel. So now you have a nice firm setup for your bridge. Pull the pubic bone up, middle back, upper back. Come into throat lock. Keep those shoulders really fully grounded onto the earth. Lift, 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 come all the way up. Try not to pinch or squeeze the shoulders, so you're letting the energy release out and down into the earth. You can even take a surrender posture by taking the arms out. If you need more support, bring your hands underneath your glutes and lift up, bringing the elbows straight down underneath your glutes. Again, make sure you don't take that tension back from the shoulders. You're letting it release out into the earth. Letting the water flow underneath us. That tidal wave is coming, y'all. You have to be fully grounded. Let space for the water to flow over you. Let space for the water flow under you. Make that space, but lock in, ground into the earth, deep, 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 deep down. Just like a pier in the ocean, deep down into the bedrock. Root it down. Rise up above it. Keep going. Lift into your bridge. If you want to go a little further, we're going to just drop down. Give yourself a little tick-tock with the knees. Side to side. Move your props out. Come right back into bridge the exact same way we did a moment ago. And if that felt really good and that was where you wanted to be, just stay there. Now, if you want to continue to flow into a higher prana, then come on up and then just take the fingertips, move your hair, and take your fingertips behind you, coming into a wheel press. Lifting up, you're going to squeeze the inner elbows together, so that's good. Yeah, just like that. Now, if you want to come just to the top of the head, just stay right there. This might be a perfect place to stay. If it's too much, tuck the chin, come back to your bridge. Lock it in, ground through the feet, ground the hands, ground the shoulders if your shoulders are on the ground. Bring it down bone by bone. Let each vertebrae touch. Swipe the knees like a little rainbow onto the tippy toes, side to side. Last stage here, come into any of the former komas that we just completed. If that felt good, find your edge and stay there. You're going to keep going into your full bridge, all the way to your wheel. Again, take those palms back behind you, roll up into your bridge, come into your wheel prep, and then straighten the arms. You feel really good today. You can take that foot up to the sky. You switch. Bring it down when you're ready. Hug it in. Nice work. Other way. Massage it out. Come back to happy baby. Nice work. Beautiful practice. Deep, full breath. In and out through the nose. You're in wheel, your heart rate's up. So begin to bring it back. Back to butterfly. Releasing it to the earth. Staying in your butterfly pose. Let's take a downward facing triangle mudra and placing that right at the sacral chakra. Tapping in again to the water. And breathe. One more huge in and out breath here through the nose. Tug it in, knees to chest. Take a hold of that left knee. Reach the right foot up and drop it all the way down, nice and slow. Take your opposite hand to your knee. Left hand comes out. Big breath. And roll over into that twist. And if you have your blocks nearby, grab your block and set your knee there. Open the shoulders and drop the arms out. You're going to look in the opposite direction of your knee. Make sure you have a place for your foot to rest and it's not just dangling in the air. You're using gravity here. Melt it down. Breathe. And bring it back. Hug it in. Take your block out to the opposite side. Hug onto the right knee. Left foot comes to the sky. Drop it down nice and slow, keeping that low back pressed into the ground. You take that twist, bring it across, opposite hand, opposite knee, support that knee. And then roll those shoulders open and look out in the opposite direction. Breathe. Release it out. See if you can create space by pushing with your knee, push it out and roll the shoulder away. Don't use your hand, you're still dropping down to gravity. So you're not forcing and pushing with your hand, but energetically you're opening the whole side from your knee to your armpit. Breathe. Come back to center. hug, little roll, back to our butterfly. Release it down, reclining butterfly. Back to our downward facing triangle mudra. Fingertips are at the pubis, thumbs come straight across underneath the navel. Let yourself just drop in. You can stay here as long as you like, or you can extend the legs and come into Shavasana, either staying with the mudra or letting the palms drop open. I'm going to lead you through some guided meditation to close our practice. So stay in your Shavasana, or if you have a seated meditation practice, you can come into seated with me. Deepen the breath, in and out through the nose. Nice, long, deep, full inhales and exhales. Just bring yourself to a beautiful, tranquil place in nature. It might be the beach, might be a lake, might be a river, a desert, the mountains, the forest. Begin to feel completely surrounded by nature. Notice what's around you. Notice what time of day it is. Notice what season it is. Begin to notice what flowers and plants and trees are around you. Begin to notice if there's any animals in this area. This is your beautiful, tranquil place. In this place, you see yourself sitting or lying on the ground. Walk in and meet yourself, introducing yourself to your higher self. We started our intention with this practice with a heartfelt intention. So asking your higher self, what is your purpose? Why are you here? Just be kind. Let it flow. Drop back into the surroundings. Look at the sky. Are there any clouds? Is the sun out, or is it nighttime? Do you see the moon and the stars and the planets? Again, notice what plants are around you specifically. Ask those plants if they're here as your teachers. The plants are the oldest ones, the wisest ones on the planet next to the stone people. So gaining the wisdom from the plant teachers, asking permission to sit with them and learn from them. Maybe specific trees in this beautiful sacred space. Maybe you walk up to a tree, just hold it. Trusting the wisdom, feeling the deep, deep, deep connection into the earth. Being thankful that you can just pour your energy out and let the tree just carry it down down, down, to be recycled, repurposed, recirculated, and transmuted by Pachamama. Continue to travel deep, deep down through the roots of the plants, the roots of the trees, down through the crevices, down through the soil, down through the bedrock, down to the ancient springs. Keep traveling down, down through the cracks, through the crevices, just like water, feeling its way through the cracks, being close to the mother as you travel down, 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 deep into the earth. And as you get deep, deep down into the layer of magma, you continue to travel down into this golden liquid lava. And a space opens up. And it's actually not even hot. Let yourself just melt like a little embryo into this golden liquid lava, being nourished by your mother. This golden liquid light flowing into your creases of your brain, down through the back of your throat, through the top of your mouth, down into the throat center and the heart, the high heart, nourishing and pulling off any tension, stress, or strain, just like liquid honey. This beautiful liquid light love continues to flow deep down into your heart, through your circulatory system, through your heart center and your physical heart, pumping into every cell of your body. Coming into the neurological system, moving through the network of nerves, moving into the lymph system, shining each little lymph with brilliant golden pulsating light. Continue to pull this liquid light love into all of your intestinal organs, your digestive system, your endocrine system, your respiratory system, your nervous system. All of the systems of the body get nourished and healed by this liquid golden lava light. Moving it into your ovaries or your testes, down into your anus, down into the perineal muscle, where the very beginning of your orientation in this world started, with those very few original birth cells. The original 8 lie right there at the base of the perineum. Continue to flow this liquid light love out to your limbs, out to your toes and your palms, and radiate it out through your hands until you become one, completely bathed in one with this liquid light ocean of magma. You cannot differentiate the edge of your body from this liquid light love. It's pure love from your divine mother, pure bliss. Let yourself be completely immersed in it. Let go of anything that is not pure agape love. Surrender to the beautiful bliss of pure agape love from your divine maternal mother, Mother Mary, Mother Magdalene, the divine mother, Pachamama, Gaia. All of the grandmothers in your lineage are pouring into you right now, filling you up from your paternal side, your maternal side, from the beginning of time, rippling it forward through yourself, through your actions, through your children, through your pets. You have the power to shift your timeline right now. What life do you choose? Find it in your heart, because it's real. This is real. This life that you choose, this is why you're here. Begin to feel yourself as a little embryo just floating in this liquid magma, and you begin to feel the edges of your cells form. You begin to feel the edges of your energy. Even though you're still vibrating and pulsating, completely one with liquid light love, it's now time to return up through the magma, still tapping in with a filament of energy like a straw, like honey, drawing it up, 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 through the sacred waters, through the bedrock, through the roots of the trees, through the roots of the plants. See yourself hugging the tree and pull this liquid light up into the brother tree nation, into your heart center as a two-legged, into all of human being grace. Through Panchamama, we feel it entering through our feet, radiating out through our breath, through the aura of the trees, through the process of the oxygen exchange. And the trees begin to radiate this beautiful, positive, liquid light love out into the atmosphere, and you begin to breathe it out. Release your embrace on the tree and go back to sitting in your sacred place, glowing and beaming, completely one in this liquid light love. Take a look around in your sacred tranquil place, and this is a place you can return to every single day, every single moment that you need to. This place is real. This place is yours. This place is yours alone, and no one else can come here without invitation. And through this beautiful space, return and recharge and repurpose and recalibrate. Slowly returning back to the form of your body. See your body as that higher self. Let your higher self remain in this spot. Return back to your physical body, and you see a path. Drop back into your physical body and just walk out the path, completely forever transmuted and transformed by this agape love. Carrying this love light in your heart as a golden green liquid light, radiating out to everyone you touch, everyone you talk to, everyone you see, everyone you meditate and pray about. You see it in the reflection of the tiny gecko on your front porch. You see it in the reflection on the fly on your mirror. You see it in your own reflection. We are all liquid light love. This is what's real. From this place, we now enter back into the 3D world to do our work, to carry this light to the world. Carry your torch in your heart. Who can you share this love with today? Right now, in this moment. Let's bring our hands to our heart. And just see those ones that we're holding and loving. The ones that really, really need it right now. And they can all find this too. We all have this connection. We are all beings of love and light through the healing of our Divine Mother, through the Christ consciousness love. And just asking Spirit for your next steps, being obedient, and just taking action. It's time to do this, goddesses. We're all here together. We've got you. So much love, so much light. We'll see you on the next video chat. If you need any support, just message me or reach out to the Global Goddess Tribe. Namaste.